This is Musicians and Beyond with Lawhorn and Sarabian, where we bring you the backstage info on the life, the lyrics, and the long journeys of the music industry. Mark, last episode with Steve Wynn was really amazing.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty cool to have episode 105 under our belt at the start of this season 3 here, the early stages. But Steve Wynn, if you ever heard of the Baseball Project, if you've ever heard of the Dream Syndicate, this guy is the real deal.
Yeah, he's been around.
Yeah, legend, playing with some other legends, and his music is really, really good stuff. You know, I started listening to it, and I think I'm a full-fledged fan now. So
go to SteveWynn, WYNN.net, and check out where he's going to be. And Steve has been around for a long time, and that's what I love about our show is we touch into everything. People that have been around for a long time. And today's guest, we have a 13-year-old, soon to be 14, our youngest guest ever, and he's basically just starting out, but he has already released an album.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to talk about that. New song out recently, and he's getting a little traction here. So it's going to be fun to talk to him. And right from where we are filming this today, Winchester, Massachusetts.
Yeah, so
born and raised?
Hometown boy.
Born and raised.
Right there. So let's bring in Curious G, George Rotondi. What's up, brother?
Nothing much.
Nothing.
Chilling.
You said earlier this is your first interview.
First interview ever.
Yeah, well, get used to it because you're onto
I
some
will.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the real Curious G in the house. Is that how they say it?
Yeah, real curious G. Real curious G.
How'd you feel coming in? Were you nervous?
I was nervous, like thinking about it earlier, but like when I was walking in, I was like, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
My sense of humor helped disarm you.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, you're so funny, Mark. So, George, what or do we call you Curious G? What do you prefer?
Whatever you want to call me.
Mr. G, Curious, CG, anything.
I don't care.
Anything.
CG,
So,
Curious
what
G.
kind of music are you into?
I listen to a lot of rap mostly. But like, I mean, I listen to a lot of old school stuff too, but mostly new rap. Like, I listen to a lot of Kid Leroy and stuff.
I noticed that, you know, one of the descriptions I heard in I think it was Vent Magazine described it as you're kind of like a fusion of pop and rap, hip-hop coming
it's
together.
like in between. Like, I like both. I like singing, I like to rap, I like it all.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
so do you ever see yourself in the future merging and doing some cross-genre platforms like what Post Malone's doing right now with country? You see yourself going down that road?
Of course. That'd be fun.
That'd be cool. Huh?
I would do that for sure. I'd be down.
What was it like going into the studio and doing your first song?
Well, when I went into the first studio when I was like really young, it was a different studio, and it was with my dad's friend, someone he knows, and like I loved it. Like right when I went in, it was awesome, and I recorded a lot of music there, and I had a lot of fun there, and that was like the start of it. And then like I met my dad's friend Johnny, and he introduced me to Allie, which is his friend, and I went into that studio. And that's where, like, all kind of, like, I started, like, I felt the deep connection with her, and, like, I liked that a lot. That was really fun, and I made music, and, like, I kind of felt like after like, when I went in there, I kind of fell in love with music again, because for an extended period of time, I kind of stopped doing it, and I started to, like, you know, focus on sports a little more. I don't know why, but when I got in there, it was, like, I just loved it again. Like, I found...
Solidified your love there and made it happen.
It was awesome. It was the best thing I've ever done.
You mentioned Allie. She's the producer you're working now.
She's my producer, yeah.
Yeah. And she put this album together that you're cutting now?
Yep, she put everything together.
Beautiful.
It's been a great help.
And what studio were you in?
I'm in Phoenix Down Studio in Somerville.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
So your album, what's the name of the album?
I don't have a name for the album yet. I have a name for my singles. Yeah, I'm just getting started with it, but...
What's the latest one that came out? Forever?
Yeah, Forever. It was the first drop.
Mark, you've done your homework.
Well, you know, I've been following the kid's career. Yeah. You know, his dad's a friend of ours. You know, he's here in studio with us. Your dad, you must get that creative juice from him.
Of course.
Obviously, he's pretty good at what he does. But
yeah.
You're the real deal. He's just a,
Yeah.
So can people listen to your music?
Yeah, I think it's all platforms.
So all platforms, they can just look up Curious G.
Yep, Curious G.
Curious G, download it, 99 cents. It's a deal.
No, it makes me, I was thinking about this. He's really Curious G. You're the real Curious G because you took it to a different level, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we used to look at him and go, that's a little curious, but. So let me ask you, what grade are you in now?
I'm in eighth.
Eighth grade. What's it like going to school and your friends are looking at you like, this kid's got albums out. He's got songs on the radio. He's got songs on well, I can't say the radio, right? Spotify and streaming.
It's fun. Like my friends support me a lot, and I love it. And it's really cool to be the friend that makes music and goes to the studio. You know, like at points it's sometimes kind of annoying. Like not with my friends, but like other kids in the grade. Like, not even like they make fun of me, but it's just like, yeah, it's Curious G. Like, but like other than that, like I don't really care about that stuff. Like I love music. I love
Good for
doing
you.
it.
Yeah. Curious
awesome.
G will get the last laugh on that. that's for
Absolutely,
sure.
you're not kidding. And I imagine the girls like the fact that you get a little stardom going on, right? That's not hurting.
Probably.
He's got the look too. You get a good rapper look.
Yeah.
You know, you get that going on, and that's important.
Yeah.
Presentation is important.
I did the hair. I cut the hair because one of the rappers I was to do, the Kid Leroy, he has like this. He had the same hair, so I bleached it and buzzed it because I wanted to do it for him in the summer. It looked like
Nice.
It all goes along with the industry, right?
Yeah, it does.
Do you have a favorite musician?
Well, to be honest, I kind of listen to a lot of people. But like my favorite, probably the Kid Leroy. Love his music.
Yeah, but you like all genres of music?
Yeah,
basically?
I love
Yeah.
all genres, but it's mostly rap, pop, little rock.
That's fun. And you and your dad were talking earlier that you're going to be building a studio at your own home.
Yeah,
That's pretty exciting.
it's really exciting. I'm really excited for that. That's gonna be fun.
It's pretty cool to have a handy dad that can build things, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't
It's
know,
awesome.
his dad has a company. He builds houses. He does some incredible work, well-built construction. And let me tell you, they do some really, really nice things. I've seen the work he did in Somerville, and I've seen the work online that he's doing up in Maine. So he's got some serious projects. And now that's next, your own studio.
Yeah,
That's pretty
excited.
cool.
It's gonna be fun.
My kids
So-
are lucky if they get to go visit the dog in the doghouse on the back. That's what they get.
Go visit you in the doghouse.
You know what I'm there.
So when you get older, because you are only 13, soon to be 14,
Yeah.
where do you see yourself? Like, what is your ultimate end goal?
I want to just get my music out there for right now. Want to just get a name for myself. That's really all I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm in 8th grade now, so I mean, by the time I'm out of high school, I just want to be. That's all I want to do. I just want to make music. That's all I want to do.
And it's a tough industry.
Yeah.
You're going to be told no a lot.
Yeah, of course.
People are going to shut the door right in your face,
Yep.
and you just have to take that opportunity that door shutting in your face is another door opening. So
Yeah.
you got to have thick skin. I'm sure you know this.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's
You following along in the new thing that's going on between the gangster rap world and those that are saying we can't keep glorifying that and we can't keep pushing it to the point where it's all about violence and drugs and money and we got to talk about some clean stuff. You hear of any of that?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I listen to a lot of the old like Tupac and stuff, which is
Yeah.
I guess kind of that music, like violent a little bit, but not too bad. It's definitely not what I do or would ever do, but
Right.
Yeah.
It's good to listen to its sound. It comes across with it's the message I think people are fighting against, that they don't want people thinking that's the lifestyle, that's what everyone wants in the industry, and it's clearly not, because there's a lot of people coming out online right now saying certain things about we need to clean it up. You see yourself going down that direction and trying to keep it somewhat clean, or you're going to go off the charts a little bit and upset your mother?
I mean, definitely, I'm not gonna go like all out. I mean, definitely clean, I guess.
Yeah.
But nothing violent. I'm not that type of person. But
all right. Let's listen to Curious G, Forever.
I'm keeping the tracks with me, stacking the racks, got about 550. Stick with my day ones, yeah they ride with me, yeah they ride with me. Switch the flow up in the city, I ain't no leaving. She want me back, but I ain't for keeping. Racking the shit, yeah, stay on repeating. Splashing them threes, yeah, they just keep feeding. Yeah, they just keep feeding. In love with the music, that shit, yeah, stay in my feelings. She told me that I look good with them, just so I keep them. Feel on top of this world, keep giving them reasons. Keep giving them reasons. The fuck was you thinking? I hop on the track, they step out cause they know I read it. You know I'm ballin' like a booker, I'm the star phoenix. They keep bringing me more heat, first up on the remix. Got about 550, yeah, they ride with me. Pull up in a Bentley, ain't worried, we got plenty. Chillin' with the gang, yeah, they keep a vibe with me. I'm swerving that Rodeo, I got all the fives with me. Stay doing whatever I want, I don't need a reason. Popping these tags, don't even need them. That's designer that's all on my body, never out of season. I head back to the past, she don't want me leaving. She don't want me leaving. But I told her, babe, you're not the only one that I'm seeing. She started throwing a fit with me inside of Neiman's. I tell her she out of this world, don't get why she geeking. Girl, why you freaking? Apply that pressure, they know I'm next up everywhere that I go. Flight to Cali off in Natty, cause I'm in different time zones. Feeling happy, stacking money, got this way, it's in gold. Can't get at me, they want no static, they know my soul been sold. Got about 550, yeah, they ride with me. Pull up in a Bentley, ain't worried, we got plenty. Chillin' with the gang, yeah, they keep a vibe with me. I'm swerving that Rodeo, I got all the fives with me. Yeah, they ride with me. Yeah, they ride with me. Yeah, they ride with me.
All right, G, tell us about that song.
That was one of my first songs I ever wrote that was rap. So, you know, it was like a summer I got out of school, and I was writing it with my friends a little bit. Like, they were like, yo, like, write some music. And I was like, yeah, it was like a sleepover. And it was just like summer, like, it was just awesome. It was like, it was the mood I was in, you know, like every song's different and every mood. So that was just kind of having fun. Like, it was a hype song. The beat was awesome. I found it. And I was like, it's going to be my first rap song. And I love the lyrics. And I would practice it so much because I wanted it to be a hit. And I knew it was going to be a good one. And, yeah, the writing of it was just, you know, having fun. Like, just having fun summer, no school.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like that, yeah.
It's kind of interesting how it just kind of comes to you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You have an idea, and it might be, your end product might be completely different than your original idea.
Yeah.
But it transforms as you go. It's a
Yeah.
pretty interesting process.
It's different. Like I said, like every song it's a different mood. So that song was like, you know, having fun, like that type of mood. But like every song's different. Like it depends on the mood. That's what great thing about writing is that every time you feel something, it's like therapy. Like you can write. It's awesome.
What I like is, you know, we sometimes we talk about, like, we've been following along and talking to a friend of ours, Gavin Morengi, who does country. He's a 17-year-old artist. He's really excelling. And a lot of people look at him and say, wow, his lyrics and his message and his sound so much older than he is. And it doesn't have to be that way, right? Like, you're doing your song, and you're very happy to stay in your world and talk about the fun. And Forever is about your friends in the summer and life, having a great time with them. Enjoy that, write about it, and it comes across with a really great message and a great sound.
Yeah.
Is that what you're after? You know, just, you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. Do you want to stay right in your time and talk about and sing about the things?
I think so, yeah. As of right now, that's what I usually do when I'm writing. Understand what's going on now.
Good.
So how do you come up with the lyrics? Like, some of our guests say literally that they wake up in the middle of the night and they have a notebook next to them and they jot stuff down, wake up in the morning and go, I wrote that.
Yeah, it comes to me in school sometimes. I'm sitting down, like, bored in class, and I just...
Bored in, wait a minute, did you say bored in class? What did the teachers ever recognize? Hey, he's not doing homework.
I don't know. But, yeah, like, that's really what it is. It comes to you, like, you figure out lyrics in your head, and I always write it down right away. Like, I have so many notes on my phone and just random stuff. Like, I go in there and I'm like, wow, like, I wrote that. And sometimes it actually helps, like, during songs, I just have stuff that I've written. already.
And that can forever grow. And then 10 years down the road, you might go back to something that you wrote yesterday
Yeah.
and say, Jesus, this will fit what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
So your process is all on the phone. No notebook. No. Are you handwriting anything, or is it all on the phone now?
I don't like writing on a notebook because it hurts my hand, but I like the phone. It's easier.
So we're talking about your lyrics and the words, which it's one and the same, I guess.
Yeah.
What about the music? Where's the music come from?
Well, I grew up with 3 older sisters, so I was around rap music a lot, like early elementary years. So it kind of made me only listen to that. So I kind of got into that, and that's how I kind of got introduced to music. I sang a lot when I was a kid. Like I used to sing in my sleep. My dad has videos of it. So like I was just always singing. Like I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved listening to it more.
Dad is making some movies here and doing some projects on his own. He's included you in that, so you're doing a little acting here and there as well, right?
A little bit. I was an extra in the last movie.
There are some big names out there that have started out as extras, and all of a sudden you find them making some pretty wild money.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Keep
I
on
did
that
it with my
path.
friend,
Stay
too.
close to him. He knows what he's doing in this world.
Yeah.
He does. I think I used to see him. Was it The Young and the Restless?
Yeah, a
that
long
what it
time
was?
ago.
He was a young buck.
Do you ever go
then.
back and watch any of those shows? You see your dad on TV,
He showed me like a while ago.
and then you're like, "Shut that off."
Yeah.
His hair was forever perfect. And everything.
Yeah.
You're like, "Watch me."
Blonde.
Yeah. Is there anyone that you think you want to like collaborate with, or do you like doing it on your own?
There's definitely been a few people that I want to collaborate with. I mean, it would be really cool to collaborate with an artist, but I think I gotta get myself out there on my own first before that happens.
Yeah.
But that'd be
And
fun.
have you experienced the crowd yet? Have you performed in front of crowds?
Like when I was little, I used to like not little, but like when I was at my old studio, like I did it once, like a little thing, and that was the only time I've ever been in front of a crowd
Yeah.
singing.
How'd you feel?
I felt good. It's scary, for sure. Even with like there's probably like 80 people there, but it's a little scary. But when you're up there, it's fun. It's really fun.
The music world's changed a lot, and now there's a lot of visuals with it. You get videos, you get Instagram, you get all the social media that's got. Are you doing that all yourself as well?
Yeah, I have a music video. I haven't put it out on YouTube yet, but I put it out on my Instagram.
Yeah,
Last
I've
year.
seen some of the stuff on Instagram.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into Instagram posting. You know, just put out photos like a lot and just show people what I'm doing in my everyday life.
So it's a business. It's a lot of work,
Yeah.
right? So it's a challenge, especially for someone that's also in school. And
It's hard to squeeze it in, but I'm
stick with
down
it
for
and learn as much as you can. Soak it all up. But yeah, the visual side of it, you know, the videos can be fun. That's going to give you another platform, another opportunity to put it out there in front of people.
Yeah.
And I think you know somebody in that world that can help kind of put some videos together for you. Use them, lean on them.
So let's do a little shameless self-promotion. You said Instagram, YouTube. How do people find you on those platforms?
I have cards that shows my website, and then my website's on my Instagram bio and that stuff. My magazine that was on me. It's all on my Instagram, and my Instagram's The Real Curious G.
The
So I
Real
just tell people
Curious
that.
G on IG. I like it.
Yep.
I like it. And then
What other songs do you have out there right now? So Forever's your first release, right?
Yep.
And what do you got coming up that's going to come out soon?
Where I Went Wrong, I've already put it out there. It just takes time to go through all the Spotify stuff.
Yeah.
It takes a few weeks.
Yeah.
So it's already dropped. That'll be out soon. That'll be my next release. That's my favorite song I've ever done.
All right, well, we're going to play that next. Let's take a moment and listen to that before we go on to the next segment.
I don't wanna say goodbye. We've been in this shit for too long, girl. I've been up late at night, tryna think where I went wrong, girl. I really can't lose you this time. I can't even think about us. was stupid thinking you're the one. Can't take back what has been said and done. Now I'm right back to where I begun. Getting hard to fall asleep cause I'm thinking about you. Trying to find the words to say but nothing's coming through. How you did this shit to me is something you can't undo. Left me broken, bruised, left me black and blue. And I know that we're young. And I know that it's dumb to keep thinking that there is still hope for us, when I know that now I gotta give you up. I don't wanna say goodbye. We've been in this shit for too long, girl. I've been up late at night, trying to think where I went wrong, girl. I really can't lose you this time. I can't even think about us. I guess I've been wrong this whole time. I thought you were all mine,
So what else you got coming up? Yeah, what's going on in school? What do you got going on there now?
School. It's all right.
Was that a trick question, Mark?
Yeah, I just want to see what he's got going on. You know, girlfriends, anything like that happening?
He's getting all A's. And
Or you're so focused on your industry and your performances, you don't have time for that.
For school?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's important, I guess, but, you know, I don't know. I'm not, like, very interested in it, just because I like doing music, but I try my best.
Yeah.
at least he's honest.
You're no different than any other kid I know at that age, so.
Yeah, nah.
Home life, you say you got 3 sisters?
3 sisters.
Yeah, how's that going? Do they like you doing the music, or are they like, would you please quiet down?
No, they like it. My younger sister likes it a lot. I think my older sister lives at home, so she likes it a lot too. And my middle sister is working in New York, so I don't talk to her much. I see her at all the, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that stuff. But they all support it.
Good.
They all think it's cool.
You need that.
Yeah.
You definitely need the family support because, you know, the life of a musician can be pretty difficult. You might not be home all the time. You might be gone for a month on end. So,
for sure.
You know, the people that support you, and it takes a special kind of person to be able to do that.
You're going to come up against it at some point when you have a couple of songs out in the album releases, going on tour and doing things and promoting your album. That's going to be a lot of fun for a 13, 14, 15-year-old as you move forward,
wait.
right?
Can't wait.
Have you been out and seen anyone else tour? Is there someone that you've actually seen out there and followed along to see how they're doing it yet?
Yeah, I've been to a few concerts, if that's what you're asking. I went to Ken Carson, which was awesome.
Yeah.
That was with my sister. That was crazy. That was like a mosh pit. That was really fun to see.
Down in the mosh pit?
Yeah, I wasn't in the middle of it, but I wish I was. But it was awesome to see him like up there, and I went to Polo G, which was awesome. It took a while for him to come out, but we got there like 7. He didn't come out until like 10.
We ask every artist that comes in what kind of advice they give for other artists. And we're going to give you the best advice
Oh, Jesus.
from
Paul Bielatovich.
Paul Bielatovich from Emerson, Lake and Palmer. He came in, we said, Paul, what advice would you give any artist? And his advice was,
I can't say it to the real curious chief.
he said, don't be a dick. And it's
That's what I
so
was thinking
true.
it was gonna be. Don't
It
be
is,
cocky.
it is so true. You got to stay true to yourself and who you are, and
Yeah.
remember the people that, you know, helped you along the way and brought you up and supported you, your friends, and all, you know, all those things.
Yeah, you know, you've heard it. In the country world, you've heard, always stay humble and kind, right?
Yeah, of course.
So
So
keep
do
that in mind. Always be good to your mom and your dad.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's humble and kind. I like this guy.
I don't know.
And Mark,
I see a little
honored.
trouble coming.
Mark, I am super honored because we are the first ever interview that he's done, and I'm
Yeah.
sure he's got a lot more.
And he killed it.
He did kill it. He did great. So we want to thank you for coming in, bringing your dad, and sharing your music and sharing your stories. And we're going to have you back in when things
Yeah.
start to roll, because I know they're on a roll.
Soon as that album's ready and you're ready to release it, we want to be the first
course.
ones, all right?
And we're glad. Anything you
Don't
have,
make promises that your agent won't let you keep.
send your anything you have released, send it our way. We're great on putting it out on social media, Musicians and Beyond. Give us a follow. Make sure you follow The Real Curious G.
The Real Curious G.
Make sure you follow The Real Curious G.
We like to say every time we have someone come into the studio, we've gained a friend, and we'd like to think that you are now a friend of Musicians and Beyond, Mark and John, and following in the footsteps of the old man. So thank you for being our friend.
Thank you
keep
for
up-
having me.
Keep up the good work, and we want to thank Dane and Maeve also from WinCam Studios for the great job that they do.